Pranam, welcome to this second video on Chanakya Sutrani. In the first video, we understood some basic background history of this Chanakya Sutrani and the first three sutras. In this video, I'd like to go to the next three sutras. So, this is the six sutras that we are trying to understand. First is Sukhasya Mulam Dharma. Then comes Dharmasya Mulam Artha. Arthasya Mulam Rajayam. Rajya Mulam Indriya Jaya. Indriya Jayasya Mulam Vinaya. And Vinayasya Mulam Vruddhopa Seva. Now, this video per se will focus on just three sutras, that is sutra number 4, 5, and 6. So let us try to understand this 4, 5, and 6. This sutra number 4 reads like Rajya Mulam Indriya Jaya. Now it means that controlling one's senses is a root of good governance, and only a state that has good governance can be a good state. So it's like controlling your senses. Indriya par jaya karma. Now, king and all the state servants, be it ministers, commanders, police, or any other guys, should have control over their senses. They should work for the betterment of the state and not for the selfish motives. As you see nowadays, what is happening across, near and around us. All these guys should be selfless, they should be contented, they should be nationalist, and should be free from vices. Only such kings and such state servants are liked by the people and get the public support for the implementation of the policy matters and other things. And unless you get public support, you cannot be successful in implementing policies, even though how great they are planned. History has ample examples where kings have been overthrown by public when they become dictators who were bothered only about their lives, the life of their family, the status they had, and the wants they were trying to just serve their own wants. Now they were also not doing anything great for the public. Instead, they were doing crime against the public by either looting their produce, money, wealth, or the woman form. Now, the best example is that of Samrat Dhananand, who was dethroned by Acharya Chanakya himself. So, we all have experienced that corrupt ministers and public servants, and we all know that none of us wants to cooperate with such people unless we are forced to, by the force of the law or whatever it is. So, in case the Raja wants to rule a state, he and his men should have Indriya Jaya. That is, should have control over the senses, and they should be not corrupt. Now, Sutra number 5 reads as Indriya Jayasya Mulam Vinaya. That is, the root of control over your senses is in the meekness or say modesty. Now, actually, I am not able to find the exact synonym for the word Vinay. But then this is probably, it can be being meek or being very modest. Now, when a person, after learning from elders and reading scriptures, understands what is right and wrong, what is good and bad, and he leaves behind his ego and becomes a truth seeker, he becomes a meek and modest person. Being disciplined, tolerant, just, pragmatic, etc. are all part of being a Vinayi person. Now, the senses of such persons are always in control as they under the command of his quality of Vinay. All the senses, all the Indriyas will be under the command of his gunu known as Vinay. The senses will not drag such a person to anything wrong or unjust. Such a person has extreme focus and will be able to get the love, respect, and support of all the people. Any people whose exact opposite of this will not command either love or respect or support of the people and will be under constant fear of the revolt by his own people or own public. There are ample of examples where Vinay person have reached top from being at the bottom, and many of the Avinay people have been thrown out from the highest positions by their own subjects. So Vinay leads to Indriya Jaya. Now the last sutra, sutra number 6, reads as Vinayasya Mulam Vruddhopa Seva. That is the root of this guna known as Vinay is being in constant touch, that is also constant seva of Vruddha. That is those people जो ज्ञान तपस्या और अनुभव में हमसे कहीं ज्यादा आगे हैं. So you have to be in constant touch or company of the Vruddha. Being very near to those Vruddha and going to them again and again helps us to get benefit of their knowledge, tapasya, and experience. Vruddha are those people who have moved from being senselessly following flowing stream of water say out of a vessel, to now one being following a disciplined and bounded stream of water, just like any perennial river does. The kings that do Vinay of the Vriddha will always be respected by the people, as such a king will always keep on increasing his knowledge and improving his character. So this was a brief thought on the first six sutras of Chanakya. This six sutras can actually be used in everyday life, be it by a business owner, be it by a student, or be it by a teacher. Anybody can use this for the betterment of himself and the people around him. So this was from my side. Thank you so much.